What happens when a twisted serial killer murders a cop, thinking he's beyond justice? And what if his victim's partner is even more ruthless than he is? Can a killer outsmart a cop who's just as brutal as he is? This is Blitz, a 2011 thriller where a serial killer picks the wrong target and his cop partners are about to make him pay. Let's get into it. Meet Barry Weiss, a cold-blooded nutcase with a vendetta. He's stalking London's streets, popping cops like it's a sport. His first victim? A female officer was shot point blank while she was just walking home. And guess what? Mid-murder, he coldly calls a sleazy reporter, boasting he's got 8 more badges on his kill list. This guy's bold, sick, and loving the chaos.
8 more coppers to kill. Bye.
Next up, he's got his eyes on Chief Inspector Bruce, a grieving widower who doesn't see it coming. Barry isn't just a killer, he thrives on taunting his victims, and that arrogance is about to cost him. Now meet Tom Brandt, played by Jason Statham. He's the last cop you want hunting you down. He doesn't play by the rules. He carries a hurling stick like it's an extension of his arm and has no patience for criminals. When he catches 2 punks stealing a car, he doesn't arrest them. Instead, he beats them senseless, leaves them bleeding on the pavement, and tells them they're lucky to be alive. The media calls him a brute. His bosses panic and shove him into counseling. Well, do you think a counseling session could change him? Nope, he doesn't care. He lights a cigarette, stares down the shrink, and walks out of the room without a word. Then there's Elizabeth Falls, a constable crumbling under her past. She went undercover with drug dealers, got hooked, and flunked her sergeant test after rehab. After she spills this to Tom, Elizabeth's friend from the gang, Metal, arrives trembling with fear. His crew may have killed someone. Determined to uncover the truth, she gives him a choice. If the victim is dead, he should run. If they are alive, he must leave the gang.
I think we killed someone.
Okay, I'll look into it. If he's dead, you're on your own. If he lives, you either quit that gang or you quit coming round here, do you understand?
To seek more information, she turns to Detective Craig Stokes, who agrees to help, but only if she agrees to go on a date with him.
Meet me for a drink tonight.
Tom teams up with Porter Nash, a sharp, calculated outsider, but the squad resents him because of whispers about his sexuality. They don't see eye to eye, but Tom doesn't give a damn. Porter's got the brains, and they need every edge to take Barry down. At last, a break. Their informant, Radner, tracks down Barry's car. Inside, the proof they need to nail him.
Why'd you in mind?
Serious money.
But Barry is always ahead, always moving. He wipes every trace clean and continues slaughtering victims, openly daring them to stop him. The next victim, Bruce, Tom's best friend. Now it's not about justice. It's not about duty. It's about payback. And Tom won't stop until Barry is dead. And Elizabeth? She's in deeper trouble than she knows. Barry turns it personal. He doesn't just kill Bruce, he turns it into a spectacle. He smashes his skull with a hammer, slow and brutal, then strips the uniform from his body like a trophy. The blood is still fresh when Barry picks up the phone, calls a reporter, and spits out his demand. Call me Blitz.
In a flat on the 16th floor, you'll find cop number 3. Pulverize the fucker with a hammer. That clear enough for you?
It's Blitz, as in Blitzkrieg.
Also Radner? He has no luck. He sells Barry out to the reporter for 50 grand.
Mr. Sheriff Dunlop.
I know the name of the cop killer. You have a little think about how much you'd be willing to pay for such an honor.
How much you want?
50K in cash.
I'm the master of the fucking universe.
But Barry tracks him to a bar bathroom and slits his throat, pocketing the cash.
I've told him your name.
But you're gonna have to help me
Ever since Bruce's death, Tom's vision blurs with rage. This isn't just another killing. Barry is taunting him, pushing him, challenging him. Tom won't slide it. No more delays. No more waiting. Then it's Elizabeth's turn. After her date with Craig Stokes, she heads home, a little buzzed, completely unaware that Barry is already there, waiting. He strikes fast, blade flashing, but Metal jumps in at the last second, taking the hit. He collapses, bleeding out on the floor as Elizabeth watches in horror. Before Barry can finish the job, the cops storm in. He barely escapes. But this time, he's losing control. And Tom? He's done playing games. Tom and Porter go full rogue. They blast Barry's face on TV, flush him out, and chase him down. They finally catch him, but no evidence sticks. After 48 hours, he's back on the street with an arrogant smirk. And that was a big mistake. Why? At Bruce's funeral, Barry sneaks in wearing the dead man's uniform, tailing Tom to a parking garage. And the plot twist is that Tom and Porter pulled a switch. In a brutal final confrontation, Tom catches Barry off guard, overpowering him with unrelenting fury. One shot, Barry's reign of terror ends. Then they cover it up, ironically making it look like he was just another victim of himself, Barry the cop killer. Elizabeth's safe, Craig's date's toast, and Tom's fury is spent. Was it justice or cold-blooded vengeance? The line between hero and villain blurs in this brutal game. What's your call? Barry's done, Tom's victorious, and Porter cleans up the mess. But hold up, did Tom hunt down a killer? Or did he just become one himself? Barry thought he was untouchable, but he underestimated Tom's ruthlessness. Blitz leaves it open-ended. Is Tom a hero, villain, or both? Drop your take in the comments. Still buzzing from the thrill? Check out our recap of The Family Plan for more of this intense action. Catch you next time.